misty mountains, whispered legends, and a fortress that held secrets of an ancient order. Ever heard of the Gardens of Paradise? Or tales of assassins drugged into commitment? Let's dive into a story that's more intricate than the myths, and peel back the layers of time to uncover the truth about the enigmatic Assassins of Alamut. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to History's Untold for more fascinating tales that you probably haven't heard of. And now, on History's Untold, the mysterious Assassins of Alamut unveiled. Let's begin with the atmosphere. Imagine being a traveler in the 11th or 12th century, climbing through the misty mountains of what is now Iran. As you make your way up the perilous path, you hear whispers, tales of a group of people known as the Hashashin, or assassins. These mysterious individuals are often depicted as dark figures lurking in the shadows, masters of subterfuge and silent murder. However, the real story is far more nuanced, complex, and frankly, much more intriguing than the fiction. The assassins were a branch of Ismaili Shia Islam, led by a charismatic and highly intellectual figure named Hassan-i Sabbah. Born into a Twelver Shia family around 1050 CE, Hassan converted to the Ismaili branch of Shia Islam in his youth. He was a man of immense learning, a polymath well-versed in philosophy, mathematics, and astronomy. His religious fervor and intelligence led him to Alamut, which he captured in 1090 without shedding a drop of blood. Yes, you heard it right. Not a single life was lost in the takeover. Such was the magnetic power of his personality and the strength of his ideals. Hassan-i Sabbah's base at Alamut became a center of learning, a fortress university, if you will. It was stocked with manuscripts and scholars, a true citadel of the mind. Here, Hassan-i Sabbah trained his followers not just in theology, but also in various sciences and military tactics. The assassins were learned men, bound by a strict code of conduct and ethics. They were not mere mindless killers. They were men of reason, guided by a profound vision of their society and their place in it. Let's address the term assassin. The word is believed to come from Hashashin, which many claim means users of hashish, implying that these men were drugged before being sent on missions. However, modern scholars suggest that this is likely a fabrication, a myth created to discredit and demonize the sect. Rather than being drugged fanatics, the assassins were meticulously trained, disciplined, and motivated by a sense of divine mission. Each assassination was highly targeted, aimed at removing individuals deemed to be corrupt or a significant threat to the Ismaili community. They did not engage in mass killings. Theirs was a calculated strategy meant to achieve specific political or religious ends. Now, what about the Gardens of Paradise? Another fascinating aspect of the assassin myth is the idea that Hassan-i Sabbah created an artificial paradise at Alamut, filled with sensual pleasures, to give his followers a taste of the heavenly rewards that awaited them. While this story has a certain allure, historians are skeptical. The Gardens of Paradise might have been metaphorical representations of the spiritual enlightenment that Hassan promised his followers, rather than literal gardens. You might be wondering, what happened to Alamut and the assassins? The end was as dramatic as their rise. By the 13th century, the Mongols were sweeping across Asia, destroying everything in their path. Alamut, despite its imposing defenses, fell to the Mongols in 1256. The library, a treasure trove of knowledge, was destroyed, and with it went much of the first-hand information about the assassins. After the fall of Alamut, the remaining Ismaili fortresses either surrendered or were captured, signaling the effective end of the assassins' political and military power. Although the Ismaili community would continue to exist and even flourish in other forms, the fall of Alamut was a watershed moment that saw the dispersion of this enigmatic order into the annals of history and legend. But like many great tales from history, the story of the assassins has transcended the bounds of time and geography. It has inspired countless legends, novels, and even video games. And while the line between myth and fact may be blurred, one thing is certain. The Assassins of Alamut were not mere shadowy figures in the annals of history, but complex men of intellect, faith, and action, whose story begs for a nuanced understanding. If you're fascinated by the Assassins of Alamut, hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from history's untold. Until then, keep questioning, Keep exploring, because the world is full of stories just waiting to be uncovered. Thanks for tuning in on Histories Untold. If you enjoyed today's episode and want to journey further into the fascinating corners of history, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we unearth another incredible story. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring, because history is filled with stories that are just waiting to be told. See you in the next episode.